the trend, I mean today's trend. And one of the ways our Top Gun software is unique is that we statistically analyze every currency versus every other one. So this particular pair you're watching right now is the dollar Swiss. We will compare how the euro dollar is going. If it's going up, that means the dollar is weak. If the euro dollar is going down, it means the dollar is strong. We'll compare the pound dollar, same exact thing. Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar, dollar CAD. If the dollar CAD's going up, it means the dollar is strong, and vice versa. So to add one of our statistical trend tools to your chart, you right click on the chart, chart settings, go to add studies, scroll down to FX multi-map, and this will let you see statistically how strong or weak this currency is based on the last 3-hour time frame, comparing every dollar currency pair and every Swiss pair. You know, the euro Swiss, the pound Swiss, Swiss yen, all of them. Click add study, and this adds it to the chart. Now we have a lot of different options on this tool. Let me show you how I like to have it set up. You right click again, go to adjust settings, and click plot absolute value. This will plot the red and the green all on the same line and let you compare every swing up and down's statistical intensity. I find it's much easier to see that, you know, for instance, this down move was weaker, the weakest move of the day. It rallied up, it was still weak. On the move up, that's usually a pretty high probability trade. You go short, it comes down. Notice this next move down. Much less weakness than previously. And when it goes up, following that and goes sideways, notice its momentum up is stronger. And for the most part, it stays green most of the rest of the day. There's many different ways of using this tool. If you see the multi-map is green, then you basically can draw trend lines on any down moves and look to buy when the price breaks out over the trend line with your stop right underneath that bar's low. You know, not getting into another lesson, but you can draw your Fibonacci profit targets on there and, you know, consider getting out at the 1.382 to 1.618 Fibonacci profit target, which you'll learn in our class and other of our videos. A lot of our traders who trade very short-term, fast scalping type moves and are looking to get 5 to 15 pips, 20 pips if they're right, while risking 5 to 10 if they're wrong, they'll use 60 minutes here. So it's a little bit faster because it only analyzes all the dollar pairs and all the Swiss pairs over the last hour. And you can see as this went down and made a lower low, there was less statistical weakness than before. And then it rallied up and came down. This had more strength going up than the weakness on the way down, and that next wave down also had less weakness than the previous one. So it was pretty clear after this pullback right here that it was pretty much more likely to go up than down, and of course it did. Now, in addition to plotting the multi-map on the bottom of your chart, we have the ability to plot the statistical strength or weakness that you see down here right on the chart. There's 11 different shades of red and green. You would go back to the study and click draw color candles, and this will plot the statistical intensity right on the chart. Now, today didn't have any obscene, super strong or super weak currency moves. Let's look at some other currencies today. You can see here, it rallied up, pulled back, not that much weakness when it came up before. Notice the color of the bars is less dark green than before, and so therefore the upwards momentum was less, and you start to have a downtrend. And some of our traders actually use 30-minute time frames for this. You know, it's up to you to decide what you want to use. Most of us use 60 or 180 minutes. And the last option that we have on this lets you draw a color strip right on the bottom of the chart. So it shows you how strong or weak each pair is. Now keep in mind, if you have a 3-hour time frame trend, it typically can get darker red or green than the fast 1 hour, as you can see here. And you can layer multiple time frames down here if you want to have a 60-minute trend, 180, 720, which is a half day, or 1440, which shows the last day's trend. Certainly can do that too. 1440 shows the daily trend, pretty strong up. So you're looking to buy pullbacks, goes up, you buy pullbacks, goes up, pulls back, you get in. You know, eventually you notice that it's not able to make higher highs. An uptrend is a series of higher highs and higher lows. The downtrend is a series of lower lows and lower highs. So once you have a trend swing low get broken, and you might even say because it failed to significantly go higher than this high, and this high level here didn't break this swing high. Once this level here is broken, it's pretty safe to assume most of the time that this is the beginning of a new downtrend. So then you're looking to sell up moves, you're short up moves. And again, these barely made lower lows than before, and that's pretty likely a place to end the down move, especially once the trend line gets broken here. You could assume that it's possible that the future trend direction is more likely to be up. The direction